Hello, in this video we're going to be taking a look at coaching sessions within Track Pulse. To get to coaching sessions, you're going to want to go over to the left hand bar and you're going to go into the call center icon and all the way second from the bottom, coaching sessions. So we click on that and you're going to see all the coaching sessions that are currently in your system that have been done. If you want to add a coaching session, you're going to press the Add Coach Session button in the upper right hand corner. You'll need to select an agent, you'll need to select a coach, and then you're going to need to select a time period. I've already gone ahead and created one right now for the agent Jacob Quast, and I'm going to coach him up. And we're going to look at his time period from February 1st to February 15th. So if we press View, it'll show you some information on the first screen. At the top of the screen, you're going to see total revenue. What is that agent sold in total revenue for the time period established? What is their outbound revenue, all the revenue that they've made through outbound sources? What is the average handle time, meaning amount of time spent per call? This is the time spent on the phone with the guest and in wrap-up mode. Call accuracy. This takes into account your audited calls and breaks down how accurate your agent's been in filling out information about the call. So this includes information like lead type and call result. Before the coaching session, the calls auditor might go through and grade everything and just determine that out of however many calls that were audited, this agent correctly assessed X percent of those calls. Obviously, you want your agent to get to 100%, but there's a little leeway since this is mostly interpretation. Call scoring, you can set up your metrics based on how you want to analyze your agents or whatever criteria you may set up and what information you want the agent to present to the guest. One of the metrics might be something like, make sure you ask them for their first name. And if they successfully do that, well, that's a point towards their final score after the calls have been audited. Call conversion is the percentage of calls taken from a lead to close sale. Basically, what percentage of your calls are converted. The idea is that you should be reviewing these sessions with you and the agent and coaching them on how they can get better. If the end goal is to be able to increase productivity and make your agents better, this is one way to go about that. So you can scroll down and you can see a little bit of the call activity and some metrics, their productivity, how long were they logged in but away from their computer during this period of time. You can click on call scores and pull up a couple of calls that you can audit and listen to with them right then and there. And then you can show the calls that have been audited and who did the auditing. Once you are ready to begin your coaching session, you're going to want to press the Start Session button. Now you can set these sessions in advance, and if the numbers change from the time you began until the time you're ready to start the session, the numbers here might change once you press Start Session. Everything will update itself. So that once the coaching session has been started, the system will keep track of how long a session takes. If you want to leave any notes for the agent that's being coached, you can leave them here in the Message tab. You can see that the most recent 2 sessions will have notes. You can see this agent's only been coached one time, and you can see that one of the notes was make sure you pay attention and spend a couple extra seconds on call results. So there's all sorts of stuff you can do to analyze, to look at, and to help make your agents better using coaching sessions with Track Pulse. Now, when you're all set and you're done and you're completed your session, just click the completed session button and all the information will save. And when you return to sessions, you'll see it's no longer a draft, it is a completed coaching session. And that's a look at coaching sessions in Track Pulse.